I have with me security expert Awwal Aliyu. Thank you very much for being here with us. What does history tell us about such sanctions from the U.S. over the years, and what impact, if any, have they had?
Well, thank you very much for having me. Like you rightly know, the United States, yes, is a partner to Nigeria, or Nigerians are partnering with the United States when it comes to economic and security matters. And then, so it is not a new thing that Americans are coming into Nigeria, for example, to come and partner in training of our troops in different angles, intelligence, cyber security, as well as all weaponry and what have you. So it's not a new thing. It is supposed to be a regular or a normal thing. But then there are certain things, like you rightly say, issue of sanctions. How much have they had impact in Nigeria, advantage or disadvantages? I want to recall the days of late Head of State General Sani Abacha, where Nigeria had issues with America under the leadership of General Abacha, and there are a lot of sanctions that were coming on in then. And then I didn't see Nigeria going down as of that time. I think it has even helped to strengthen Nigerians and Nigerian government. It helped to redirect the thinking of Nigeria and Nigerian government towards self-reliance and self-independence. Somehow, it is not a good thing to have sanction, but in other words, it can as well assist a country to be self-dependent, to be self-reliant, to redirect its own thinking, and then think outside the box and inwardly to see how you can firmly stand on your own without relying on any country's assistance or intervention. That is on one side. On the other side, naturally, sanctions deprive countries from a lot of foreign interventions, so to say. Foreign interventions, sells, trade and marketings and economic ties and things like that. So somehow also that one diminishes government, and it also impoverishes citizens, because the basic needs and wants of the citizens, because of sanctions and things like that, restrict a lot of things that citizens might benefit from if there are no sanctions. So it all depends on how you look at it and how the government view all these things, and how committed a government is towards finding or a lasting solution to whatever challenge, and also boosting the economy and also enhancing the security of the country, as well as ensuring that the welfare and the well-being of the citizens are properly taken care of as a government that is elected by the people, for it to come and serve the people, to protect lives and property, to protect freedom and liberty, and things like that. These are part of the things that we'll be looking into, both for advantage and disadvantage of sanctions on a country under whatever circumstances such a thing come into.
I'm at loss of which one to go with first. So I'll just go with the one that has to do with these allegations that we have. Neither Kwankwaso or the Miyetti Allah group have reacted to this announcement. I mean, it just came now. What kind of response do you expect from them, especially Kwankwaso, who was named as an alleged sponsor?
Well, I want to believe that Kwankwaso will naturally deny being involved in anything that he's been accused or alleged to have been involved in. I'm sure he may come up with his own defense on this very matter, and maybe further clarifications or disagreement on whatever the position of the American legislators, those American legislators, is all about on the part of Kwankwaso. And then speaking about Miyatta Allah cattle breeders and Miyatta Allah cattle hori, I think also they may also want to put up a defense. And I also know that the Miyatta Allah cattle breeders is not just a Fulani organization, so to say. For everybody that rear cattle within Nigeria, I think is a member of Miyatta Allah Cattle Breeders. Miyatta Allah Cattle Breeders is a business organization. It is initiated for the purpose of business, that is rearing of cattle and rearing and then selling, marketing of those cattle.
Yes, even though they were, I mean, their business entity, they still have some comments that they make when some of these killings occur, either in defense of their members or in annoyance at being accused of some of these. Expectedly, there will be some response. But I wanted you to also talk on the part, when you say sanctions, this is not the first time we're hearing the U.S. saying they're going to sanction. Of what impact will it be really? I mean, these individuals can only be impacted when they say they want to go to the United States or visa ban and stuff. They might choose not to go. People live in countries and never move out, and they don't feel like they're losing anything. That's on the one hand. On the other hand, the federal government over time have said, you said yourself, their responsibility is to protect citizens. Do you think perhaps what they can take from this move by more is to carry out independent investigation to this allegation? Because before these people will come up to the assembly, they would have done some sort of verification.
This is where I was going to head to before you interjected me. When I was speaking about Miyatta Allah Cattle Breeders as a business entity, while Miyatta Allah Cattle Hori is more like cultural organization, the Fulani cultural organization. Actually, the Miyatta Allah Cattle Hori is the actual Fulani cultural organization, while Miyatta Allah Cattle Breeders is a business entity that you have a Hausa man, you have a Yoruba man, you have an Igbo man, you have Ifig, you have a BBO, you have every other tribe as member of Miyatta Allah Cattle Breeders, because it deals with those that rear cattle and do the marketing of cattle, everything that has to do with cattle and meats, you know, and the dairy and everything.
I'm sorry to interject. Just now, in 30 seconds, quickly, please. Yes. In
response to that, your question, I would have thought what the congressmen should have done is to travel down to Nigeria, stay at least a week or more, investigate thoroughly, talk to people, reach out to various organizations, civil society organizations, faith-based organizations, human rights organizations, in the governmental agencies and things like that, to really dig deep to find out who is who, or who is doing what, or why is who doing what is doing, and what are the remote and things like that. If that has been done, it would have been more justifiable than being back there in U.S. and just taking a unanimous decision based on
some of them
information
they
are getting.
Some of them have been here on a fact-finding mission. They were in Nigeria late last year to, speak to people, like you said. But further investigation would be required. Thank you very much, Awwal, for speaking with us.